A lot of people have been asking me how to play neutral in this game. Hey, I'm from Street Fighter, or even some people who are from faster games who are like, I don't know how to play neutral. It's exactly like the games you come from. It's just probably faster. The principles of like what you do or don't do is the exact same. So like you dash. In Street Fighter, this would be like walking. And you want to use your normals. Usually, what do you poke with in Street Fighter, right? You poke with your mediums, same idea. Or if it's Guilty Gear, you poke with like your far slash, same kind of idea. So you play neutral by running and using your mediums and your heavies, or by using your air approach. And that's the basis of neutral. Positioning yourself so that you can use your normals to fight them off. And also, just like Street Fighter, preemptively swinging in space in front of you to catch someone approaching. Instead of like, we both run at each other and hit medium over and over and like, oh, someone randomly wins, right? I could hold space as well with my crouching. I could hold space with my buttons outside of her. Wow, dude, her stand medium is crazy. Okay, maybe my fault. Maybe wrong button. But yeah, I could hold space by like, you know, using my medium, or like by whiff punishing, like letting her whiff and then dashing up and like fighting for space after, you know? Exactly like a game like Street Fighter, just faster, right? Let them go first and then let them do whatever, and then you run in and take advantage afterwards. You could also approach with things like jump, or by jump and calling assist. This is really good because like, what am I gonna do if my opponent's jumping at me, right? Just like any other game, is use your anti-air move. This is upper body invul, but a strategy you can do in a versus game is jump and do something like this. She jumps at me and I try to anti-air, you see? And you use your assist to cover the jump in. And same thing in reverse. I could throw Echo Sidewinder and then I could like approach behind it because I have coverage, where you use your assist to like gain you space, right? And the same thing where if I whiff an assist, my opponent is like, oh, their assist is down, I have the advantage, I should start jumping at them and trying to create offense, right? Like that kind of a thing. Like this is their turn to like play the game and make stuff happen. If your 2H is whiffing, the biggest piece of advice I can tell you, backdash before you do it. Because a lot of the time, the reason your anti-air is gonna lose is because you are too close. So you're like right here and you want to anti-air, right? It's so fun. Anti-airing is my passion. This happens to you, right? This is why you want to backdash first, generally, before you anti-air. Because most of the time, it'll make your anti-air more consistent. If you don't want to like be back here because you're afraid you're going to go under, you could just let them whiff. You can go under like that and then air throw them. Or you can just dash under them and do this. They're like doing an empty jump and I try to anti-air and I just die like that. One thing is, if you know they're empty jumping, you could air throw them. Or you could just back up like this and then, you know, they didn't commit to that much. If they're doing it like this, as an example, right? So they're like doing this and like jumping in with the assist. So the answer is, you know, evade it. Or block the jump in and then push block. If you push block, you don't have an assist, but you can do something with your point character and then tag. This is basically like having an assist, you know what I mean?
Look, who's hungry? We're going to Chipotle. I need people on the bus now. Come on! Chipotle on the way, let's
You see that? You can just think of it like your main character becomes the assist. Your opponent is doing this, right? And like calling assist and like running away like this, right? This is the problem you're having. You just take the space they give you. You know, I dash up and then it calls an assist, and like if they don't tag to this assist, then you just keep chasing, and now you know she doesn't have an assist, right? So if she tries it again, I can go up and hit her in the air and call my assist on the ground at the same time, right? Like this, and I can jail her so that she doesn't have anywhere to go, you know?